Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Sarah Tia. This is a reading for the collective, may or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Read, reading and writing. And I keep hearing something. It's like somebody who keeps they're in a place to where it's coming across as like academically or mentally like they aren't on the level that they're supposed to be on, if that makes sense. And it seems like people seem to be in denial about this. They come across as if like they're stuck. Like even if this is like arrested development, they're stuck in a childlike state. And people have been denying this for a long time, or somebody specifically has been denying how immature these people or this person really is. Tim's. But now they're starting to see like the people that they're around or the people that they're trying to protect and lie for are like extremely immature to the point that they allow jealousy to take over them, to where they can be sneaky and aggressive and snake like or passive aggressive and weird and you know what I mean, like mean and hateful, but without reason. Nia, that's what I'm hearing. Naya, Naya, I don't care what this is. Somebody is just like, no, like you think that you can just be mean for no reason. You think that you could just act like this and it's not cool. You think that Jacksons, it's like they think that they can just act a fool and be mean and hateful and without like retaliation or consequences or something. Sadie, anything like that. And the truth is just the truth in this situation. People are fed up. They're done. Bluetooth is what I'm hearing. Bluetooth. So now they're in a place to where it's just like, wow, chup. It's like whatever is going on in this situation, I keep hearing waver. It seems like all the shade and judgment that's been thrown. Jasmine's. That's what I'm hearing. It's a wrap for it. It's a wrap. I keep hearing a Ford Taurus, and people asking like 2-door or 4-door. They're like either giving descriptions or asking for descriptions of things. Mary is what I'm hearing. Mary. They're giving descriptions of something or someone. You get what I'm saying? But vehicles feel like a huge factor tied into it. And I keep hearing something about their VIN number. Local. So all of these lies, keep hearing put on blast. It wasn't me is all I keep hearing. It wasn't me. It's not me. Yeah. It seems like all this hating and everything is now leading into forced apologies, because somebody seems like they thought that they were going to be a bully. But now it just seems like the support that they were receiving, they're no longer getting. The help, the assistance, the love, the attention that they were getting, they're now losing because of their own actions. And in my opinion, any form of jazz, it's like, it's because they're a clown and they're mean and competitive and jealous spirited. Shanae. So it's like, you mean to tell me that, keep hearing you took a picture of me? You took pictures of me? They sure did. And thought that they were going to use this information, these pictures, whatever this stuff is, against someone. But now they're in a place to where it's proving. Denise, is proving how weird and scandalous that they really are. Rude, and manipulative. Terry or Tierra, Everything is being confirmed. Jack, Jazz, Jax, anything like that. Everything is being confirmed, especially if there's a Mike, Micah, or Michael, Mikhail, Miguel, Michael. Anything like that, that's a factor in this equation. They spying and being weird. David, Davis, and Broom or Brooms. This has become extremely weird. Sock. I keep hearing Shakira. Aubrey, Amari, and like Thompson, or Thomas, Tamia, anything like that. They're all being weirdos and spying on somebody because they're curious about something or somebody that they really are intimidated by. Kimmy's, is what I'm hearing. Friends. So now, these people will be forced to be held accountable for spying on somebody like this. Monique, Malik. There's nobody believes them anymore. Kiera, nobody believes them anymore. How they following this person around? How would they be tracking them? How would they have pictures or videos of these people or of this person? Like, how would they know anything about these people or this person, y'all? Kiera. They have to tell the truth. That they thought that this was going to be their inside joke. They thought that they were going to be able to clown behind the scenes in secret. Jessica, Jesse, JC, Jason. But no, they can't. Keep hearing, he's a psycho. Nico. And I keep hearing black's phone. It's wiretap. Smiths. Miko, Malcolm, anything like that. His sister. Daisha. That's where the unattractive energy comes in. The member I was telling y'all about, the really ugly individual? This is where that's coming in. Jacksons. They are so ugly and manipulative. Micah, Michael, Miguel, McCall, Malcolm. And now they're in a place to where it's almost like the things that they've been trying to do, like everybody involved is like exposed. Keep hearing because of Britney's brothers. It's almost like, keep hearing, took them to New York. And I heard one time. And I left my car keys. Christian. Keep hearing like these phrases like, oh, he or she don't want to know how we get down. Like they're saying things like that, but these are the troublemakers. So it's like, Michaela, like how could you possibly get down on somebody when you're a predator? Like you are the predator. Mike's like they're manipulative. And they've convinced everybody around them. Nape. They've convinced everybody around them. Vince, that somebody is their opposition just so they can have an excuse to prey on them. So it's like now y'all all stalkers by default. Obs, hops, obs, anything like that. Now all of these people is just stalkers by default. And it's like, so now everybody in this situation is brown. Everybody in this situation. I heard sweatpants. Trying to describe what somebody looked like because they're spying on them and being manipulative behind the scenes. Nikki, Neek, Nick, Nuke, Noop, Noob, anything like that. Knob, Nope, Noop. I don't care what this is. Carolyn, Caroline, Caroline, Carol. They're being manipulative. And it's all for what? Tanisha, Tamisha. Like really thick eyebrows feel like a real big factor on one of these individuals. The eyebrows in general feel like a factor in this situation. I'll just leave it at that. Keep hearing 2 bushels in a peck. Y'all can take that however that may resonate. But it's coming across to me, Myra, Myers. They're upset because they can't manipulate somebody into like having contact with them, giving them access to them, Tamisha. But now they're in a place where it's just like, so you've been that thirsty to have access to somebody that you violating their privacy, hacking into their devices, tracking them, following them around, doing all of this stuff, Amari, and then trying to portray this person as your op at the same time. Like, that's not your op. That is your victim, big dog. That is your victim. You're preying on somebody that you have absolutely no contact with. You wouldn't have no type of images of these people, videos of these people if you wasn't stalking them like this. Brittany's friends, and then I keep hearing Prince, and Perez, SWATs. Like, they're manipulative. And it's just like Karen, Carrie. It's like, and now here come the police. Because they seem like they're actively using like phones or devices of some sort that the police are either tapped into or keeping track of. Like there's a record of something here to where it's just like Sierra. So, and here comes the Muslim individuals that I'm telling y'all about. So whatever they're doing, it's like they're still trying to get away with this manipulative mess. Tariq, anything like that, Tyreek. But they can't possibly get away with it because it's like the police is sitting and listening to every single phone call that's being made. Evanston. I don't care what this is. Allen. I don't care what this is, y'all. I'm telling you. So it's just like, do you want to continue to affiliate with these people or this person? Like Tanisha, Tamisha. It's like everything. Philly is what I'm hearing. Fleece. Everything that they're doing is like on record in some type of way. So it's just like, please, like, just leave it at what it is. If you're getting preyed on like this, leave it at what it is. Mikey's, anything like that. They're manipulative. And it's like they made multiple copies of something. And it's almost like they pass this out like candy. So even if I said like it's access to somebody's personal information, somebody's address, somebody's location, it's like they're sharing this with so many people. Cherie, they're sharing this with so many people, giving this person or these people all of this information. But it's like to be spiteful and manipulative. Mike. And it's like, but why though? You get what I'm trying to say? That's the whole point here. It's like, why though? Anderson is what I'm hearing. Desmond. Just tell the truth. This is a manipulator. And they have the ability to prey on somebody. But it's like how? The junkie. Right. Tell the truth. Denise. Tell the truth. They're connected to somebody that gave them the ability to be able to prey on this person or locate them or hack into their devices, things like that. But the thing is, like I said, there are police. There's an officer, an agent of some sort that is involved in this situation. Desmond's. So it's just like, I don't know what they thought they was getting out of this. And now they trying to prey on somebody because they trying to find a way, ward. They trying to find a way to not be exposed. But it's like they're manipulative. They're manipulative. Tamia, anything like that. They're just manipulative. Anderson, and Jazz. That's all I'm hearing. How you have the ability to follow this person around? Why are you giving out somebody's personal information, personal business, and trying to act like you know them in real life? Why are you taking pictures of people or someone without their permission, without their knowledge or consent in any way? Like, what are you doing? Keep hearing he's a sissy. That's why. An undercover sissy. Thank you so much.